Welcome to Maroon Talk, the only segment dedicated for anything and everything UP Fighting Maroons. And it's just me again, Tim Moran, batch 2010 from UP Los Baños. For our first game of season 87, final score, Ateneo 61, UP 77. The UP Fighting Maroons getting their first win of UAAP season 87. Impressively, I would say. Ang hirap pala nito nung ako lang. Um, where do I begin? Uh, first game and first game na late na. Game started at 6:30 p.m. and quite unusual for UAAP teams to play na gabi talaga. But and considering the first game of the team of the league at that, we didn't know what to expect. The atmosphere, the players didn't know what to expect, at least in terms of how it's gonna look, how the calls are gonna be called. Ha. And yeah, yun, first game new season, bago yung mga bola, bago yung mga jersey. It's all it all comes down to getting comfortable as soon as you can and playing the brand of basketball that your team is known for. And luckily, you people did off impressively in this game. Uh so much to talk about. Let's try to do it by quarter at least. Um Siguro din ito yung pinaka systematic na pwedeng gawin in terms of talking about this game. So first quarter, for our starters, UP started with QMB, Mark Belmonte at the 4, Jerry Badiano, Jacob Baila, and Maymay Kagulangan to complete the guards. So surprising here, dito pa lang surprising na because unlike Phil Oil, wherein we usually see Francis, Harold, yun, Aldous pala is injured. So he sprained his ankle in Korea. So nung Taiwan, wala rin pala siya. So he's still recovering and hopefully he gets to come back to the team soon to play bilang X Factor yan. Okay. Um, these are our starters. QMB, this is just like many of us, I would say, this is the first time we saw him properly at the big stage pa. And sige, let's talk about him later. Yung muna, starters natin. So, early on, first quarter, it was evident na we were getting aggressive inside and we were getting free throw attempts. We were getting free throw attempts. Ang problema, hindi sumushoot yung free throws natin early on. At halftime, our free throw stats, 13 of 21. That's just 62% for the whole team. Francis made 7 out of 10 in the first half. The catches split 2. QMB was 1 of 4 in the first half. Then yan, sila Jacob, sila Harold made some. So, had we capitalized on this, or at least at halftime, we could have gotten a more commanding lead early on. But that's fine. Okay, we led 40-30 at the half. But going back to that first quarter, what impressed me or surprised me early on that game was yung, in a way, the Ateneo defense was quite effective early on. Oh, it's either that or talagang nangangapa pa tayo as a team to score, to get our rhythm going, ganun. So, but yeah, kita rin naman na early on, yung effort nila on defense was quite troubling for the UP offense. Kaya We our shots or the shots that we see the players make parang pilit pa early on, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. It's the first quarter. It's the first game of the season. Let the players get settled, ganyan. So, okay lang yun. That's forgivable, I would say. And of course, and no, having said na we were getting free throw attempts, meaning ang opposite ano nun, consequence would be that Ateneo was on foul trouble early on. Okay, so that was good. We were hitting the post with QMB, feeding him on his heels early on, and yeah, we were getting fouls. Even Francis was going hard. Harold, who else? Mark, JD, of course. Kaya we were getting attempts. Jacob, we were getting attempts early on the free throw line. So at the end of the first, you were up only by 1 point, 17 to 16. So still again, okay. We were okay. As for the second quarter, um pretty much the same story as the first. Well, we got to pull away in a bit. Outscored them 23 to 14 on that quarter. So hence giving us a 10-point lead at halftime. And here we can finally see our guy, my guy, Terence Fertea back in action early on. Instant offense, two threes. Amazing, amazing. Nice to see finally Terence Fertea back in his form. Those instant offense, Spitfire effectiveness on the offense is such a joy to see finally again. So, Terence, welcome back. The Fertea family, shout out to you guys. Nice to see your kid back in action and hopefully tuloy-tuloy na to ulit for Terence Fertea. Um, ang ang isa pang nag-contribute sa lead natin on this quarter was that Ateneo naman yung puro mintis yung free throw in the second quarter, no. So they were getting chances, but luckily for us, they were not converting on those attempts of them. And did I mention Jared Bahay? Um, we can say that he's good as advertised on his first game in the UAAP. So congrats to him. And siguro nga if he did push through with UP, I wouldn't say na I would say na hindi gano'n yung magiging effectiveness niya early on. Because he led their team in scoring with 13 points. 13 points. Um, so as a rookie, he was the top scorer for that team. So does it mean na sobrang baro ng mga teammates na siya talaga yung nag-score for them, or sobrang galing ni Jared Bahay na siya talaga yung go-to guy for the Blue Eagles. No, but there's more to see. But today, peeps, I'm pretty sure you guys would agree with me on this one. But grabe yung tiwala ni Coach Tab kay Sean Tuano. He shot 4 of 12. He was of 2 from downtown. He was 3 of 10 from the free throw line. He had 3 turnovers. Like, wala na bang ibang player na pwedeng ibabad for the Blue Eagles? Wala lang. Food for thought. Kasi sobrang sakit sa mata nung laro niya. And if you disagree with my statement, I don't know what type of basketball you want to see. He has to, as a veteran on this team, he should be playing better because it's not gonna cut it. You know, yeah, yun lang. I'm pretty sure you guys agree with me. Okay, anyway, back to the game. So yun, pretty much that was us getting a good lead coming into the halftime break. And luckily, now heading into the third quarter, coming from the half, here we are. One quick seal with QMB down low, 2 points. One quick reverse to Jerry Badiano for three. Now we're up by 15 points. Not even 2 minutes after coming off from halftime. So we came off hot in the third quarter, and from there we never looked back. We led by as much as 18, correct. At 50 and 32, this was the scoreline then. Nung first half kasi lumalamang pa yung Ateneo at some points, but now we got control of the game and tuloy-tuloy na yun from there. Yun nga, yung third quarter, yung fourth, medyo dumikit pa sila. The lead went back as low as 8 or 10 dahil one good point or bright tawag dito. One silver lining for you guys at the peeps is that, and again, you can't deny this, nasa inyo pa rin yung referees. Okay, yeah, you can say na si Balogun pumaul out, pero foul naman talaga yung mga foul niya. Pero yung mga tawag sa UP down the stretch or like late the third, fourth quarter, ang ninipis namin. I can't see how you can deny those if ever you would be. Pero that pretty much kept you in the game, even if it's like 10 points, you guys are 10 points down. But minsan hindi pa nga tumatama yung, hindi pa nga tumatalon or what, tumatawag ng foul yung referee sa UP. It's like, what the hell was that, man? What the freaking hell? That was bad. Um, yeah. And again, still, Tab Baldwin going all out in the referees. I don't think he was warned or what. He was on the court screaming at the referees again. And wala pa ring warning or technical man lang ang sinabi sa but si Francis ang Francis pa na technical. So I don't understand still why they have such a long leash for Tab Baldwin as the referees. Dahil ba English yung sinasabi ni Tab Baldwin at hindi maintindihan ng mga referee natin yung pinagsasabi niya or talagang takot lang sila kay Tab. It's been how many seasons? It's been like that ever since for Tab and the referees. I don't know, man. So yun, watch the game again. Check what I'm saying. Buti na lang malakas yung team ngayon. Kayang tambakan yung Ateneo. And despite the bad calls, we can make up for scoring on our own, making our stops, and eventually winning the game. Okay, that was pretty much the story of the game. Um, yeah, second half wala, hindi naman nakalamang ng Ateneo, and yeah, that was it. Let's now run down the stats of the players. Player of the game, JD Kagulangan, 17 points, 10 assists, 2 steals, 7 rebounds, with only 3 turnovers. Let that sink in. I've been saying it since the Phil Oil days, even up to the preseason episode namin ni Enzo. Iba yung gutom, iba yung gigil ni JD ngayon. And I would say na he has been the most consistent fighting Maroon since the preseason tournaments. I would say that. Yung drive to succeed, yung playmaking, yung scoring, yung facilitating, everything can be seen with JD's demeanor heading into season 87. And again, it showed here on the first game of the season. And of course, Francis Lopez, as I mentioned, my X factor, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 2 highlight dunks. How can you deny the talent of Francis Lopez? Francis, congratulations, man. And our third top scorer, again, as mentioned, Terence Fertea, 8 points, 2 3-pointers, just quality minutes for him. 13 minutes. Nice to see him playing this much again. Nabanggit ko na. Shoutout ko sila Terence kanina. So, Fertea fam, good job. Now, we head on over to our young guns, our newbies, our rookies. QMB, Quinton Miller-Brown, and Jacob Baila. Good start, boys. What a way to enter the UAAP and contribute what you guys can contribute on this game. Good as advertised, but again, still lots to prove for these two. Starting off with QMB, again, he does the work. Watching him early on, nakita ko yung pagkawala ni Malik. And he has been filling in that role that Malik left. So I'm very, very happy of how he secured those 17 rebounds, how he played defense, how he was a threat as well on offense. That was just very, very nice to see. But then again, um, I want to see more. Gusto ko makita kung paano siya tatapat kila Agunane, kila Kembao, kila Phillips. That could be the true test for QMB in this season. And sila Mumuwi, the bigger line. Sino ba bang ano? FEU has a big FSA. So yun yung mga ganun. Kasi here for the Tine game, Balogun was in foul trouble. Yeah, he wasn't really threatened by him. So yun. I want to see the bigger games, how QMB performs. But again, Q, if you're watching this, very well done. Good job in your first game, man. Now to Jacob. Jacob Baila. Man, oh man. First basket of the game. Ice Code 3. Your first attempt in the UAAP in a big game. Man, I mean, hopefully that boosted his confidence all the way up because that was a really good start to his UAAP career. Jacob finished with 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 TOs. Sige, forgivable for Jacob. But we see his hustle. We see his defense. And that's more than enough. I mean, these stats are more than enough to 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 contribute to the team. Yes, he's an energy guy, and he gets his energy from defense, from the effort he gives on his hustle. So that's very, very nice for us. And hopefully, magtuloy-tuloy na 'to. Hopefully, he stays healthy and becomes a consistent threat both inside and outside on offense. So, Jacob, again, welcome to UP and congrats on your first game here in the UAAP. Dikachi, decent outing as well. 7 points, 3 rebounds on 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, but he got his spots early on his touches. So way to get your feet wet, Dikachi as well. Good job on you. Continue what you're doing. Harold Alarcon, medyo struggle sa Harold kanina. Uh, at least comparing it to what we usually see of Harold Alarcon outing. Only 6 points, three. I won't even bother checking out the stats. But then, yung yung effort niya, yung presence niya, yung threat niya on the court speaks volumes in itself of Harold Alarcon. So, kumbaga, pacing game lang yan para kay Harold ngayon. So, hindi ko alam kung sinadya ba niya to or talagang yung depensa nakafocus sa kanya na Ateneo and that's totally fine. We still saw how he was giving some silly fouls on defense pero sige, forgivable. Buti na lang the other guys were playing better defense. So, yeah, okay lang again. First game. It's a feeling out process for most all of these players at that. Jerry, our captain, also 5 points. 4 points from Mark Belmonte, our starter. 2 points for Rylan Torres. Chico Gani, Sean Alter, John Felicilda played their roles. And yeah, again, hindi naman pwedeng lahat sila mag-double digits. Well, pwede naman, but then that will be a super perfect game at that. But yeah, again, congratulations to the Fighting Maroons. Overall, 23 assists, 17 turnovers. Still a good assist to turnover ratio. Plus 17 as a team. Biggest plus minus here would be My, followed by QMB at plus 17, followed by Jacob Bile at plus 13. And here, Mark Belmonte with plus 11. Di ba? So it goes to show early on, may potential talaga itong team na to na kahit sino pwedeng pumutok, kahit sino pwedeng mag-contribute in any given game. So we're just excited for this team. Okay. For Ateneo, some bright spots I saw was Waki Espina, my guy from Zabel. His energy, his scoring prowess is could be seen early on. Finished with only 7 points, and that's something na those 7 points are just parang pang warm up lang yan eh. There's more to see for Waki Espina, so watch out for him. Nice to see as well Joshua Lazaron getting significant minutes, getting significant scoring opportunities for the team. Uh, he has to step up, as I mentioned early in the other episode, because wala na nga silang ano talaga. Sobrang kulang na nila sa ano, sa player, sa talent at that end. Joshua Lazaro has, I believe, has the potential to elevate his game and contribute for the Blue Eagles. Kitevis was scoreless. Uh, Espinosa was okay, but yeah, we just need more from this Ateneo team if they want to succeed. it's not gonna cut it if ito lang yung maging effort nila, yung performance nila every game. And it showed. It showed na how difficult it was for them to get stops. If ever they did make a stop, they had trouble scoring on the opposite end naman. Kaya it was hard for them to really break through with the lead. Not until the referees helped them get in the foul line. So yeah, overall that was the game for UP and Ateneo. First game of UAAP season 87. How about you guys? What do you guys think? Hirap pala mag-isa nito, ano? Uh, Might as well. Getting to discuss this. Points of turnovers. Ateneo scored 16. UP scored 5. Because Ateneo only turned the ball over 10 times. Maybe because we were scoring. Sorry. We were missing shots and we were holding them down to single possessions. Single shot attempts, no? So kaya we got more possessions. Hence siguro I would say na mas marami din tayo natapon na bola. Because we held the ball more, which led to more mistakes. But luckily again, we got to compensate that with our stops and our scoring down the stretch. Starters points. We had 40. This was composed of JD, QMB, Jacob, Jerry, and Mark. That starting lineup contributed 40 points of the 77 total points that UP scored. Amazing. Um, yeah. To sum it all up, QMB, good as advertised. Nalalambutan lang ako ng konting-konti sa kanya. Parang natutulak-tulak pa siya sa loob eh. So hopefully, mas tumigas-tigas siya the following games para mas solid. No? So Jacob Bile as well, young guy. So far so good. What we see, just continue doing your hustle on defense, and we all know that you can score. And eventually, that should be a deadly combo for all our opponents. May wala namang masasabi. Francis, of course, wala namang masasabi. Wala ata na bangko today. Yeah, Sean was the last guy off the bench when he played for like a minute or two. And yeah, even Gani. So yun, we have a week to prepare for the next game, if I'm not mistaken, versus UE on Saturday. Uh, we have all the potential again to whether it be the first guy on the lineup to all the way to the 16th guy on the lineup. Our team can contribute on any given night. But then again, after everything that I said, this is just one win. We still don't have the championship with us. We still have so much left to prove. We still have so much left to see. We still have so much left. Teams to beat, more games to win. This is just day one, yo. Nice to see an impressive outing from our team. As I mentioned in the preseason episode, ang gusto ko lang naman makita at on opening day was that matambakan yung Ateneo. And this for me was really, really impressive. So natupad yung gusto kong makita. And hopefully Lahat tayo na-satisfy dun. Despite the refs letting them have the effort, have the chance to get back at the game, we prevailed. So that's amazing. Good job on the UP Fighting Maroons team. Um, yung and a lot of games left tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. Yung the three remaining games, try to watch all of those as well and try to make an episode. So, abangan yan. And yeah, that's the first game of UAP Season 87. We have how many left? Kapit lang, mga kapatid. And watch out for, and hopefully sana may makasama na ako, no? Na the next games. And yeah, watch out for our merch. Dapat post namin by tomorrow yung pre-order link. And yun, just keep on supporting, keep on watching our Fighting Maroons. Still a long way to go, but this is a good start for us. So again, boys, keep your heads down. Tao ba yun? Keep your heads down. Keep your keep your level lang yung ano. You can't be too high, you can't be too low after this win. Okay, let's enjoy it tonight. And tomorrow is another day. And kasi if you enjoy it tonight, wala na ring oras. Kaya magpapahinga rin tayo lahat as a late game. So, sige, pwede pa siguro kahit bukas. Siguro ba may break sila bukas? Since ano pa naman yung game, Sabado. And focus on the next game ahead versus you. Tama ba? Sinasabi ko. Yes. 6:30 September 14. Araneta ulit, UE ang kalaban. Could be a tricky game, but yeah, let's see what happens. See you guys on the next episode. Again, UP Fight. Congrats to our team. Peace.